In terms of the overall PO-LING framework, I think that there is probably one story that will reflect on each and one of them, the 6 different criteria. Back in 10 years, 15 years ago, I used to run an organization called F6 Financial Services Industry Exchange, but I had rebranded with the rest of the board. And the idea of this organization was to make sure that we provide a safe environment for people who are in financial services, but also make sure that we tell the banks to be more open-minded and to understand the value of our community within the banking and the financial services industry. And so I led the organization for a few years, I can remember 2 or 3 or 4, and we took it from where we were just a network of people coming together to influencing how the financial services industry will see our community and the benefit of being more inclusive of our community. And so it captured the 6 different criteria. So when you think about the PO-LING, the first one, the priorities, what was very important is to focus on giving a voice and a platform to the LGBT community within the financial services community. Then there's the second one, which is around helping others. And I think that it was very important to me that we all felt safer to be working where we work and not having to hide. So the fact that we could be who we are as a person and we could still thrive as individuals, not only because we have the right competencies, and it would have nothing to do with the fact that we are basically gay people. It's all about the value that we bring to the company instead of just being gay. So when you think about the lead within the PO-LING framework, I think that it all relates to me wanting to take the initiatives and trying to make sure that we were doing something much better than just being a network. And really the idea was, let's influence the financial services industry. Let's provide them with all the tools they need to have to give us a real voice. And to understand that at the end of the day, it's okay for us to be who we are, and the value that we bring within the workforce has nothing to do with our sexuality or our gender. I mean, basically, the value that we bring is because of who we are, as you know, with all of our skill set and our management skills. So it has nothing to do with who we are. And I think that it was very important for me to make sure that we were going to be in a safer environment and helping everybody else get to this goal across the industry. The other one was the other PO-LING framework criteria would be around inspire. And I think that in order to get this done, you have to not only be inspiring, but you also have to be passionate, and you have to believe that what you're doing is the right thing to do. So it was all about bringing the right board of directors around me, but it was also around influencing all of the different companies within financial services industry to hear us, to work with us, to give us the right framework so we could move forward. So in order to get to this, to be successful in that goal, you need to be inspiring and you need to influence as well. When it comes to network, when you think about network, the F6 story was very much around leveraging the network that I had, but also building relationships and new relationships and cultivating them and nurturing them. And I think that was very critical in order for F6 to get to the next level of its journey and have more of a voice within the community. In terms of growing, I think that it was a chance for me to grow as a leader, as it was my first experience to actually lead an organization. I also think that it taught me how to leverage the passion to make sure that it will go to a place that would have a lot of impact. And I think that we were able to achieve it at the time. Another more personal story and more recent story around the PO-LING framework will be around helping others. And a year and a half ago, I have decided to invest in a coffee shop startup based in Bushwick, Brooklyn. And the reason is not because I know anything about coffee, because I don't. I just like to drink strong coffee. But what was really critical for me was because it was a woman who was building the startup. And not only was a woman, it was a gay woman. So it was very important for me to help this gay woman be successful in not only investing some money, but also investing my time and helping her basically be successful. And the name of the coffee shop is Super Crown. It's based in Bushwick, Brooklyn. So please go and check it out.